Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We're taking a look here at Matic, seeing what's going on with this guy here. We got our double bottom, hasn't broken out yet. I'm a little concerned about the potential for this to continue upwards. It looks still very, very difficult to cross this plane here at about 77 cents as we talked about yesterday. So we're gonna look at that, check some back-end data here as well, kind of see what's going on. And if you could please do me a quick favor, like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and enable a notification so you can be abreast on all the videos I update daily here. I cover top 10 and many more as well. So what we want to look at here is a few key factors. Just to quickly note, we got a strong accumulation at liquidation at about 80 cents even. Okay, so again, as I mentioned previously, the price could gravitate towards that. We're hoping for that, and that's a strong probability still. Just got to keep in mind, there is new liquidation levels forming here at about 72 cents with some longs, and that could also be another target as well. Okay, so the important thing to focus on here would be to just to clarify here. Let's put 80 cents on the chart here. This is the area in which we're going to see a lot of liquidation potential, and then also down here as well, where we got some new longs here, essentially at that lower 70-cent range. So again, we're kind of in the middle of that range here, but we got a fair value gap here that hasn't been filled yet, and a few other key factors. So let's talk about the daily and work our way down. Oh, and just before we do, I want to kind of congratulate some community members because we got some phenomenal traders in our group here. Thank you again so much all for just being awesome parts of my life. Take a look at these trade results here. Nice, solid 70% long there, $15,000 in profit from no worries. I would say that you have no worries now. That's fantastic. Bitunix, solid 10x long there from Solana. You are welcome, K-Kroll. Happy to help. And of course, a nice little short there from ETH. As a community, of course, ourselves, we took a nice long from Bitcoin 11% there, sorry, 11x rather, for 18%, from 37.4 to 38.3. And of course, our premium group here has been scalping like crazy. Got some Matic, Solana trades here kicking in, cranking out all sorts of targets. So again, congrats to our community members. Just like to make sure to highlight that because sometimes it can be easy to overlook just how amazing you are. So I deeply appreciate y'all. Okay, so Matic, daily time frame, main thing we want to look at is a 20-day SMA working its way down as a resistance level, but the 50 working as a potential support. Okay, so the price does pull back. We should see some support here in the range of 67 to about 70 cents. Just like to prepare you for that. It's always good to know, worst case scenarios, but the truth is we're still under 50 on the RSI. Money flow index is coming out. There's no reason to try to take a long with Matic at this exact moment. It doesn't really give us any bullish signs here on the daily. Okay, again, macro is good to understand in the big picture, so you know generally speaking where things are at. It's not a definitive time frame, but it definitely helps us get perspective on what the overall sentiment is. Okay, the 4-hour time frame is good because it gives us perspective on the shorter term time frame. We can see we got a resistance at 50 on the RSI. Nice strong rejection there when the price wicked up to this previous resistance level at 77 cents even. You got to recognize, folks, even numbers are extremely sought after in trading. So if you're going to ever take profit, 60, or like in this case, instead of 77 cents, 76.9, right? You got to go with odd numbers. It's kind of just the best way to go with trading if you're going to consider taking some profits. Also note, if we take a look here at the MACD, we can see the price action pulling back and effectively working itself down. So again, not a lot of fantastic signs here. Those are mostly bearish. We take a look at TD sequential here. We came up to a 6 and we got a little reset. So there's not a lot of proof here telling us the price is just going to ramp back up. Again, we have this tentative double bottom, but double bottoms don't always play out. So you got to recognize that. But with us being below the 50 and the 200-day SMA on the 4-hour, those are pretty disadvantageous. Okay, we can't see we're above the 20 for the moment, so that's, I guess, a slight consolation. But we haven't identified much here that's really bullish and beneficial here for Matic. So please understand, we're not in great shape here with this coin. Hourly time frame, we want to quickly note here Ichimoku cloud. We are, drumroll please, within the cloud, therefore no sign of considering a trade either long or short. Lagging span is essentially intersect with the price action, so if you have a long position open, you should have taken profit by now, and the conversion line is still above the baseline, so there's no momentum to the downside either. So really, there's no reason to take a trade in either direction here at this point. Okay, so again, no trade is a good trade. That's oftentimes the best trade. And I hope you can learn that eventually. If you are forcing trades, you're going to learn the hard way. It can be very difficult to survive the markets. Okay, so again, do not force trades. Low leverage, low position sizing until you get comfortable with a good risk tolerance. And even at that point, still higher the leverage, lower the position size is what the game plan should be. Okay. All right, folks. Thanks again for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care.